Mr. La Rue, you were in Macedonia a couple of months ago and you wanted to visit the journalist Mr. Kejarovsky. So after you left, a fast trial was scheduled and the conviction would be next week. What would be your message to the authorities? Because we are not very pessimistic as his colleagues and journalists.
I believe it is very difficult for me to give an opinion on a trial going on, but I do defend as a matter of principle that no journalist can be condemned for covering information and news related to any event. If this is the case, I would certainly encourage the courts to release the person, because I think it is important to guarantee fully freedom of expression and freedom of the press. I'm not commenting on the facts themselves because, like I said, but I am commenting on the fact that I do not believe that judicial persecution, or what is called by journalists judicial harassment, should be used to stifle freedom of the press.
And one more question. After you left, I must say, you were invited by the government, right? There, in order to prepare your report on freedom of expression. After you left, all the pro-governmental media, let's say, had articles that you are financed by Soros and that you are not.
This is because I had a meeting with civil society that afternoon, and amongst the organizations of civil society, there was one person from the Open Society Foundation, which is fine. They're part of civil society like anywhere else. I was there funded by the United Nations because this is an official United Nations trip.
But even if you were funded,
well, it won't make any difference. But it is important for rapporteurs. It is important to maintain the independence, and every trip, official trip, is funded by the UN, because that way it maintains the independence. So,
were you surprised by those allegations?
I was very surprised, because also there was a meeting with all the press, and the meeting was very tense, but even the coverage, I had harassment. I'm legally blind, for instance, and I know that one journal mentioned, how can this blind man see the reality of Macedonia? I think the press that wants to be official press makes a mistake thinking that offensive press can actually limit other people. In my case, it's the other way around. When you find offensive press, it encouraged me more to maintain my work and to go back to Macedonia.
You will come back?
I will come back, yes.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. La Rue.